A conservative writer has unloaded on President-elect Donald Trump's pick for Attorney General. Ben Dominic, co-founder of The Federalist and editor-at-large of The Spectator World, took to his Substack to vent, and it is hilarious. He writes, Matt Gaetz is a sex trafficking, drug-addled piece of shit. Matt Gaetz is a vile sex pest, and any senator who votes for him owns that. Ooh, wow. Tell us how you really feel, Ben. Okay. And by the way, I agree with him. He's not wrong, in my opinion. But nowhere is he near done. Oh, no. He writes, he is abhorrent. His eyes are permanently rimmed with the red rings of chemical boosters. In person, he smells like overexposed Axe body spray and stale Astroglide. Damn. Really taking it to him. Dominic then went on to repeat a story that Senator Markwayne Mullin, another Republican, had shared publicly last year. Quote, the fact that he boasted on the floor to multiple colleagues in the House of Representatives of his methods of crushing Viagra and high-test Red Bull to maintain his erection, yes, that's right, through his orgiastic evenings is perhaps the least offensive of his many crimes against womanhood and the Christian faith.
This erection is about the people.
Yes.
Tighten up my meat. I like my meat tight.
I had somehow memory hold that entire thing. Okay. Now I wish I could put it back. You can't put it back. You can't put it back. All right. Now look, seriously though, here's the thing. I, for the most part, do not care about the things Matt Gaetz does in his personal time. All right. You want to do parties? You go to parties? You want to do drugs? Okay. I don't care. I don't give a damn what you crush and put in your Red Bull. All right. Whatever. The problem is with Gaetz is the alleged sex trafficking of a 17-year-old. Okay. Giving her allegedly drugs and alcohol at the parties, and not just her, but others. Okay. And then having sex with, no. I care very much about protecting girls, right? Who cannot consent legally from alleged predators like Matt Gaetz, who was, twice her age. All right. And by the way, Matt Gaetz, famously not a trans person, famously not a drag queen. Okay. Very important. And I only mention that in the context of spelling out the type of people that he would target if Matt Gaetz is allowed to take over the Department of Justice. You don't think he's going to target trans people? Of course he is. Of course he is. Now, it's the same DOJ, by the way, who ultimately declined to charge Gaetz last year, leading to the House Ethics Committee to then look into these claims. Until his resignation the same week, that damning report was set to possibly be released. So, timing there, a little suspicious. And now, by the way, we don't know if that report will actually ever come out. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Who knows? Despite pressure, of course, from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, wanting that report to come out. Getting back to Dominic, though. He writes, every Republican in Washington has an opinion about Matt Gaetz. And 99% of those opinions are, keep Matt Gaetz away from my wife/daughter/friend and anyone I care about. He added that Gaetz represented a sort of test for Republicans in Congress. Quote, they have a degree of independence, any kind of free thought, mindful of the fact that a presidency is 4 years, but your career is forever. They will reject this choice so emphatically that it sends a very simple, straightforward message. You can be an absolute dirtbag, wannabe pimp pounding dick pills and caffeine while you film your girlfriend tweaking on the gram, or you can be a Republican. Look, I got bad news for you, Dominic. This is who Republicans are. All right? That is what they're doing. Okay. Speaking of tests, Lindsey Graham is like, let's give Matt a chance. He came out earlier on Friday and was like, let's just give Matt Gaetz a chance. Donald Trump knows what he's doing. All right. Of course, Lindsey Graham is going to do that. But again, this is who they are. It's who they are. Look, Madison Cawthorn, the guy who was kicked out of Congress. Okay, one of the few Republicans to have actually been kicked out. All right, and that was an enemy of the rest of the Republican Party. They obliterated him. He alleged that other Republicans had invited him to join in on what? Drug-fueled sex parties. And you know what? I believe him.
Sexual anarchy.
Of course, that was sexual anarchy going on. All right, in the halls of Congress. I believe it. I believe it. Why? Because of how quickly they got rid of him. They destroyed him. They found every little tiny piece of dirt they could, and there was a lot, by the way, and they got rid of him. They got rid of him. As soon as he made that charge, it was over with. OVAH, OVA. Okay, gone. I can't say it enough.
Bing, 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 boom. It's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. All right. That's just my speculation. I know. But I believe it. Hard not to. Hard not to. And by the way, speaking of people who believe it, I think Donald Trump does too. Understand, though, that for him, that's a positive. That's a bonus. I think that could be part of why he nominated him in the first place. And of course, I think the major thing is he was loyal to Donald Trump. This is a loyalist administration. He is rewarding people that helped him. Okay, that's every single nominee that has been nominated to a cabinet position in the coming Trump 2.0 administration has done one thing, and that is be loyal to Donald Trump. All right, so that's it. That's it. Okay, so Donald Trump nominates this guy who's got some problems. Oh, who cares? Who cares? Matt Gaetz is his guy. And as long as Matt Gaetz is useful and will protect him, then Matt Gaetz is going to get the job. Simple as that. Okay. But again, Ben is right about one thing. This is a test for Republicans. And we're going to see the Republican Party fail it in real time. Because when it comes down to it, they all know loyalty. Loyalty to Donald Trump. You're going to find out who's loyal to Trump and who isn't. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. Patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.